Hello. How we doing to part 2 of organizing all this shit? Guys, in the first one, we went through all of my graded cards that were up here and put them into this Zion case. That means I could get rid of them, or into a pile over here, which moved into the second Zion case, which means I'm keeping them. Half of those will be going up back in this... not half, maybe 5 to 10 of them will be going back up into that case. The rest of them will be staying in the other case as my personal graded cards. But what I forgot was there were already cards in the Zion cases, and I flipped through and pulled out a quick little bit of ones that need some grouping too. The rest that didn't matter stayed in there. They could all get rid of. These are all the ones I'm keeping as well. This we'll switch and flip through them real quick. We're not going to take as long, but this Barry Bonds is staying as a placeholder. I want this card. I want it as a higher grade than an 8. Same with that Maddox. Same with that Smoltz. I have plans on what to do and how. I mean, I'm going to... Getting those sets were not in it. One's not expensive to get those... updated sets, so I'll just get a couple more and keep sending them until I get a higher grade. As far as the John Smoltz or the Randy Johnson or the Jim Abbott, which you didn't see because it came back an 8, or the Ken Griffey, I have plans to get some more of those too, so we'll see how that works. So most of these, like this, will be a placeholder. This is a Roger Clemens rookie. I want it. We talked about the Kirby Puckett rookie. I plan on buying an 85 Topps box to try to get the McGuire, the Clemens, the Kirby Puckett, second year Mattingly, things like that I want out of them. So this would just be a placeholder, and then when it's done, then I have to determine if I want to send it to get graded so I can sell it, or just sell it cheaply just to recoup a couple dollars from this. By that time, I should have the whatnot up and running, and if I start at $1 and I only make $7 for it, so be it. This Lewis Roberts needs to be redone. This one's going up there, so that's what this stack is either ones that need to be regraded, or ones that I'm just keeping as is. This one needs to be done because it is a Lewis Roberts Platinum rookie. I was offered $250 for this when I won it in a break. I said no. I'm a dumbass. I should have taken it. But that being said, if I had taken it, I would not have this Lewis Roberts right now, and I wouldn't have had the $250 because I would have spent it already. So I still have it. I do need to get it graded in a PSA because I want to get rid of it. I want it to be a usable card, and a 9.5 in next level grades does nothing for me. So let's send it over and hope we get a 10 on it, because it's a possibility. So now that we're up to this point, these things are going to start shifting a little. We're going to have less room. The Roberts has to go, just like the Jamar Chase and stuff. It has to go. Because it has to be graded. It would be nice if I had it already done, and everything up and running, because there's a chance he gets traded before the trade deadline, and his cards start surging now. It could happen. I don't know that it's going to happen, but it could happen. All right, so here's an 85 Mattingly Fleer. I have a 9 in Beckett. So it's here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them in the same shipment. I think I'm going to crack them both and send them both together, and hopefully one comes back in 8 and one comes back in 9, or one comes back in 9 and one comes back at 10, but we're going to put them both right here together. Nope, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, Beck. That's not how any of this works. You gotta separate them because it's by card number. But I want to do them back to back. All right, then we have this Jamar Chase star-studded rookie. Came back in 9. It is a Jamar Chase rookie card from what set was this? Panini. Oh, Rookies and Stars. There you go. Oh, I see. RNA. RNS. It says RNS up there, but you can't really. So rookies and stars, star-studded, red scope rookie. So we're gonna get this one graded. I think that I want the other Jamar Chase before it. In fact, I want the Lewis Roberts before it too. So we'll just stick it here. Because that's not. First of all, it's a 9. Hopefully, it gets a 10. But it needs to be graded. All right, then we got this one, which also needs to be regraded. It got an 8, but really, if you look at it, it got really good except for the surface. I don't know where on the surface is a problem. We've looked and looked and looked and cannot find anything. So we figure if we crack it and send it, we might get a 9 or better. I don't think we're going to get a 10 on the auto because of that, how it fades there, but I don't know. I don't know enough about grading autos. But this might be a waste of money with him being a backup now. But I want to have it ready if Trevor Lawrence goes down and he comes in and looks good. I want to have it ready. So we're going to send this right after the Herbert before. Well, here's the thing. It's going to be up there, but the difference is it's an autograph card. And the autograph cards, they have to go together. I have I'm not even putting it up there. It doesn't even go up there. Because I have to have a pile of autograph cards. And I have to say, when I have enough, let's do the autograph cards. So, here's a Barry Bonds, a 9.5 Barry Bonds. This is, I'm not going to be able to find a better copy for cheap. So, this is for me. But it needs to be graded. I need to get it a better grade because I'm keeping it. It's much like these Sandbergs and Mattingleys and Peytons. And when I look at this, I feel like it goes like right before the Peyton. I think. Yeah, I think it goes right before the Peyton. I obviously I like Peyton more, but the Peyton's in a Beckett, not a next level grade. The Peyton is a. I don't know how to explain it. The baseball guys that I covet to have, the McGuire, Ryan, Bo Jackson, and Barry Bonds, that's just a guy that's very high on my list to get stuff done. Here's another one, Bo Jackson. That's a 9. I'm going to send that as well. I do have a second one, I think. Yep, I do. And maybe I'll only send one of them, or maybe I will send both of them. But one of them is in, this one has 8.5, 8.5, 9.9, and this one's 9.99, 9.5. So this one's significantly better, and yet they both got 9s just because of the way it's done. But this one's better. So this one's definitely going. I think what might happen is I might keep, I'm going to keep this one as the placeholder, and this one I'm going to send because it's the better one and it has a better chance of getting the 10. If it comes back a 9, then it pushes the other Bo Jackson out, and then I decide whether I want to send it or not. Now we're getting into Bo or Barry. I would prefer Bo, but at the same time, the Barry is a 9.5 and this is a 9. So from the grading purposes, I prefer the Barry. So it's going to be it's going to be one or the other. I think, honestly, I probably won't matter. They probably, if they're right next to each other, they go on the same trip. But we're going to put the Bo first. I think that what's going to happen is they both have a chance of getting a 9. I don't think either of them get a 10, even though the other one, the Barry, is a 9.5. I don't think it's going to get a 10. So since they're both going to come back a 9 in theory, I'll let the Bo go first. All right, then we got the Cal Ripken 4.5. This is just a placeholder card. I definitely need a better one of that. And by seeing a 4.5, and the fact that it could possibly be up here. That is an important card to me. I will see it and make a concerted effort to fix it. Here's the Mattingly Topps, which somewhere I should have a Mattingly Topps besides this. Interesting. All right, well, I don't know where it is, but there's my Mattingly Topps, and that is going to be a placeholder. We're not going to send that in. That's a placeholder. So we have the 87 Boggs down there at a 7.5, and this is an 87 Boggs at a 7.5. You can see that centering says 7, but you can also see that centering is not a 7. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to send this one, get it graded by PSA. I'm pointing to one that you guys can't see, but I get it graded by PSA, and then do the same thing. Probably not send this one. I can't imagine that's going to come back and I'm going to say, okay, well, this is get a better grade. Maybe, but if it does, if it comes back at a 6, then I'll send this one. If it comes back at a 7 or an 8, then I'll probably just try to sell this one, like with the Roger Clemens, like I said earlier with the Roger Clemens. All right, now we got the Billy Ripken fuckface card. I'm never getting rid of this card, and it's not really issue. So this one I'm keeping as is. It's not a placeholder. I mean, if I can get a 10, that's fine. But it's not a placeholder. This is the card. This is the card it's staying as. That's a Billy Ripken fuckface. That's what I want. I like those errored cards. If next level grade was open, I'd be sending all my error cards there, but I guess I got to go PSA. This one's just like the Mac Jones. I want to get this redone. I kind of want to get it redone soon, like the Mac Jones, because heck, if I had it right now, there's a good chance he's getting traded on this deadline, just like the Lewis Roberts. That's why you got to do it. You got to get them graded so you have it when they get traded and their cards go up. This one came back a 3.5. I do know that we looked and said, okay, I guess that corner got a little bump. That top is chewed up. But they said that the edges were 2.5. They said that the surface was 7.5. I don't know what it made it 7.5. They said that the corners were 3. I mean, I see little dings to the corners, I guess. But I could get this PSA'd. In fact, I'm going to send this to get authenticated, the autograph authenticated and not graded is what I'll do. But it's got to go into autographs, I think. I don't know. That's a good question. All right, this Curtis Mead has to be redone. I do not see, this came back a 9.9594. And because of the rules, it can't be more than one grade higher than the lowest grade. So because it's a 4, it got a 5. But if you average those together, 9, 18, 20, 3, 33, 32 and a half, divided by 4, it's 8. This is an 8. This should be an 8, except for that surface. And cannot find, we've had people look, we cannot find what the surface problem is. So this one's getting cracked and sent back. Curtis Mead is one of the guys, they just called him up again. He's not good, and he's probably never going to be good, which makes me sad. And for all intents and purposes, we're just going to put it last. But if it ends up... If it ends up just going into my collection with a PSA label on it and a higher grade, then it'll end up being worth it in the long run. I think that was right. And if it's not, it is right now. All right, and then finally, last but not least, we have this Tony Dorsett. I knew it was in bad shape. I wanted to see what it would get. It got a 5.5. Its corners got a 4.5, and the corners are pretty bad. But in all, it's the centering's terrible. It's just a bad card. I think it might be smarter to just crack this and sell it as raw. But for the time being, I'm going to stick it over in the vintage. Needs to be. It's a 1976. It's going to go to SGC. Or I'll decide not to get it graded and leave and sell it raw. All right, so now that we got that all straightened out and we know where these things go, let's go with what we have here. So this is the PSA that didn't make it. I have already put these in order. This is the top card that almost went, and then I ran out of time. So what I need to do is I need to go through these and say, the top card is Chipper Jones, 91 prospect. I want the Tiger Woods first. Let's go full screen so you guys can see. Tiger Woods, more than that. I want the Justin Herbert. In fact, I want these more than the cards that went on this trip. The problem was I didn't want to crack these until I knew what I was doing, until I had this conversation with myself and you guys. So they kind of, that's kind of the situation. Now that I look at it, most of these are going to end up going first, which kind of sucks because then I get back less new graded cards, if you will. But okay, I'm going to send... No, that's not. We're going to go here. We're going to do that. Be smart. Do this like that. All right. Then, next one is Jamar Chase, star-studded. I'd rather have the Chipper Jones go. Oh, I kept saying that I should move that Chipper Jones into a top... I kept saying that the Sergei Fedorov went with this shipment, but it didn't. It's right here. Then we got Tua Tagovailoa rookie. Trevor Lawrence rookie. Here's the Yamir Yager rookie that I said went. It didn't. The Frank Thomas. The Barry Bonds Black Gold. The Frank Thomas Classic. Amon-Ra St. Brown Prism. There's a Bailey numbered card. Ilya Dragunov Chronicles numbered card. Jonathan Taylor. So, I'm gonna... Alright, now that I have these in order... Alright. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the rookies. I think I'd rather have the Jamar Chase than the Nico Collins. Parallel. Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, and then this is where a lot of this is going to come in. That... This, yeah, Bo, then Barry, Peyton, then Cooper Kinney, Patrick Surtain numbered card, Yeah, I don't think these are going to make it though. These are not quite going to make it. And there's something about wanting to have your cards graded. I want to have these graded. Since they're already graded, the desire to have them regraded is less than desire to have new cards graded. So it has to be a card you really want to change, like these that need to be done quickly, and then these that I just really love and want to. Even the Peyton at a 9.5 Beckett is just, it's a Beckett. It's a good card. It's a good grade. Why take the risk? So the ETN, Illusions, Galaxy, whatever. Jaron Duran, first Bowman Chrome, Junior Seau, Fleer, rookie. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, then Peyton. Then Evan. And then Wade. All right. So that is the next shipment in some order. However, I do have more back here that I think, even though I put these are ones and these are twos, and I've explained that in the past, I'm sitting here looking at a Cooperstown King Griffey Jr. going, yeah, I kind of want that more than some of these. Let's look at my twos and see where these go. So this one's kind of cool. Let's take Wade down. And this is kind of how we're going to do the end of every sorting video now, is the things that we'll go through and see if any of them go up here, and we'll shift around. I probably should grab the hockey ones that I just did. Right there. That's about right. Jason Dominguez, no. The Nolan Ryans, I want to do that one as well. I almost feel like I should send them together. I want to send the Dominguez, but not more than any of those. Han Solo, no. The R2-D2, man, I kind of do. The Roman Reigns, I definitely kind of do. Volpe, no. The Bo Jackson, no. It's not a rookie or anything. Wangan, Ivan, rookie. The Cal Ripkins, oh. The Bo Breaker. Tyrese Maxey, I kind of want to. Hell, the Trevor Lawrence I got here is better than the Trevor Lawrences I got up there. Okay. Kind of want to send the Tyrese Maxey while I can. And while we're at it, let's take the two Trevors down, because that Trevor's going to go up instead. Seau, Duran. Duran's only up there because of his All-Star Game performance. This year, and he keeps sliding down because I'm not sure he's going to keep performing at that level, but we'll see. Put Maxie there and Trevor there. We have an empty spot next to Maxie, but we'll see see how that plays out. Nice sock catch. I gotta get this out of the bag. The bags make it. There you go. Let's take that Maxi out of the bag too. And while I'm at it, I should take that chipper out of the bag. And while I'm at it, I should take the sticker off of Cooper Kinney's face. Now, I have an extra spot, and I do want to do that bow breaker, but I don't really want to do it much more than those bottom cards. So Tane number card, Travis Etienne, Sharon Duran. I guess I do kind of want to do it more than the junior, but there you go. All right, so let's grab the next stack and make sure. Now that was twos. These are more twos, I think, or they're threes. So let's see. We got the Griffey Dream Team now. The Jeff Bagwell rookie Fleer I can hold on to. The Jordan back-to-back MVPs. I really need to consider sending that. Yeah, I want to send that one. Sorry, Junior, I love you. But you're coming down. Jordan. I want to send those Coopertown cards more. Do I though, really? Yeah, I do. Alright, Bo, Jaron Duran, Travis Etienne, Patrick Surtain numbered, Cooper Kinney numbered, Tyrese Maxey. Maybe I'll buy a bunch of top one touches. I think the one touches look better. And maybe we'll do this all in one touches, assuming, so that we're not a bunch of different. So I mean, we're going to be different sizes anyway, because of having some graded cards in there. But having them in one touches just means, you know what, I kind of want it more than these. More than Sandberg? Yeah, more than Sandberg. More than the Sandberg. Oh, Sandberg doesn't come down though. I could put him, I could say instead of the stand. Nope, I can fit it. Alright, more than the Taylor. Only because I already have the other one in front of it. And the Nico, yes. I guess we'll let the Jamar Chase go before it, just because it's active, but I'm going to stick that there. Adley Rutschman, no. I kind of want to get these two basketball guys, but I'm not sure how much I want to get them. And I know there's going to be basketball guys in there that kick some of these guys out. The Roberts, no. The Darth Maul, no. The Jordan Lawler, no. So really, it's just these two overtime elite cards I want to send. I really want to send those. Let's see quickly. Classic, no. Okay, none of those really I want to go. I do want to send these overtime elite cards. So the Bo and the Duran are coming down. And I want to send it more than ETN. I want to send it more than, in fact, I want to send it more than a lot of these cards, in fact. Kinney. Maxi. There. Barry. And definitely wouldn't be more than these if they weren't already graded, but I think I want to send them. Yeah, about there. All right, so that's that. And you're like, oh, good. So you're done? Well, not exactly. These are in this order. Let's put this here. This is all theoretically in order. But we also have all this now. Oh, shoot. There's a ton. Let's just thumb through the stuff that we've sorted recently and make sure there's nothing. Last card, Travis Etienne Galaxy. We got McGuire Pink Classics. No. We got the Manny. No. That's Sean Murphy I need to get done. No. We'll hold on. We'll hold on to all that. Just thumbing through, see if there's anything that I wanted to push. I guess those bottom three cards are very pushable. The Maxi is like the line that I really don't want to fall off of. Man, there's so many cards I'd like to get graded. Look at this stuff, baby. Good stuff. But no, we're holding on to that right there, just like that. We're not going to get any of these black golds. We do have a black gold up there, right? Yeah, Barry Bonds. I was going to say, there's got to be at least one up there, because I knew there was two. And we're not going to get any of these Trevor Lawrence from the Trevor Lawrence set, so that's that. All right, rookies and stars. Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence, Eric Lindros. These are the things today. Okay, so today we're not going to let it get anything from today. And really, I'm not going to get anything changed. Okay, all right. Well, that's what I'm not going. That's what I'm sticking with. That's what I'm sticking with. There is other stuff here graded, but they're considered much lower. I will reorganize these and put them all in order. But Chris Jericho, let's look at these, because now that I'm sitting here, the Jericho Allure is cool. The Jimmy, but not the Romans didn't go, so neither did that. The Brett Favre score rookie would be nice. Jason Kidd rookies, I don't expect to get good grades on. Alex Rodriguez. The Brett Favre Pro, the Craig Biggio, the Griffey Jr., Deion Sanders rookie. A lot of good stuff that I want to get graded, but we're going to stick with what we... Wait a second. All right. This one's going to do a complete flip of one card for another. And that is, we're going to take this Nico and we're going to stick that Nico. I do prefer the Ascertain cards, and I want to get a Nico graded. In fact, I'd rather get a second Nico graded. Let's move these over and stick the second Nico. Goes up there, down here. Now you may say, well, what that card didn't change. Why is it way down there now? But there is a certain level of I want to get a player card graded. I want to get a graded card of X player. And then I wouldn't mind getting a second one, but before getting a second one, I'd like to get other cards graded type of situation. So that's what just happened here. Of these two cards, I'd rather this card graded. I want to get a Nico Collins graded to about this level. That other card is good enough to get graded still, but I don't want to get back-to-back Nicos. I'd like to variety. Now, it is possible, depending on how this goes, that they will end up going in the same shipment anyway. But Those are the cards 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep. So that's 35 cards. That is one normal shipment, or it might be nearly 2 of my bi-weekly things if I get that going. So we'll see how that pans out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It is definitely a weirder video for me, but I get a much better working feel for how things are going and what I need to do next. I know I need to work towards a PSA shipment in, I'm going to say 3 weeks because I get paid this Friday, but I'm going to be sending out this one in a few days. So, and I know what cards are going, except I'm going to keep pulling and see, hey, does this go in there? Does this go in there? As we go. And next video will come soon. I will see you guys then.